Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. It's a great pleasure to close for the SNP in what's been a very consensual, informative debate with a great deal of good sense and good passion from all points of the political compass of points of the House. I would very warmly congratulate my friend from Inverclyde for securing this important topic today. It's really important that we do take good note of the reality on the ground. Passing laws is easy, changing regulations is easy for a legislature, but effecting change on the ground is deeply important for millions of the people that we represent and serve. Now, I've got a personal insight to this. 9 years ago I was diagnosed with arthritis, and it was a family thing. We knew it was probably in the post. It's well managed. I'm very lucky, relatively. But what it has given me, and Versus Arthritis as well, is a great organisation with a lot of good support and advice. But what it has given me is a really keen awareness that pain management and chronic medical conditions are life-defining for millions and millions of the people that we serve. And medical cannabis, anything that can help and alleviate those conditions, surely needs to be properly ventilated and properly worked through for the benefit of those millions and millions of people. And it shouldn't be held back by woolly sentiment and outdated thinking. And I think there is still a job to be done to move where the state is on that. I've also got a constituency interest in that in Stirling we host Sapphire Medical Clinic, which is Scotland's first and so far only medical cannabis prescribing clinic. Since March 2021, this year, they've had a great success, upwards of 1,000 referrals of medical cannabis for people across Scotland, people with chronic pain, anxiety, insomnia and other conditions. Now, that's not to say that medical cannabis is a silver bullet, but it does work for millions of people worldwide and does deserve to go further. Those 1,000 patients are all part of the UK Medical Cannabis Registry. So that's data on 20,000 prescriptions UK-wide, so there's a lot of data being brought through. Sapphire also collaborates closely with the University of West of Scotland on analysis and research into the efficacy of the treatments. So there is a lot of data building on this, and this is where I think we need to evolve the thinking of the state in viewing this stuff. Obviously, I would prefer to see the devolution of drugs policy to the Scottish Parliament. I think we would make a better fist of it than we've made thus far, but there's a challenge to the Minister today that let's do it properly, let's do it well, let's make sure that this technology is brought forward. Pending that, there's a number of action points out there, not least in the NHS's own report into this, which I think has a number of good points in it and really does deserve to be higher up the agenda than it seems to be. But a couple of questions to close to our Minister. Would you not agree that bringing all cannabis prescriptions into the NHS drug dictionary would allow a much better assessment of the scale of prescription already in existence and a better analysis of it? And also the need for a change in tone from government in all its parts on drugs policy, that we need to view drugs as a health issue and through the health prism rather than through the criminal justice prism. Because if we start with the right way of looking at this, surely we'll get to better answers. And I do wish the Minister well and have high hopes that she'll agree that that is the way we need to be looking at it. Because where medical cannabis doesn't work for everybody, it's not a silver bullet. I think calls to put things into the NHS system are perhaps a little premature in some cases. But we do need to ventilate this promising technology properly. This could help millions of people. It doesn't work for everyone, but for those it does work, it works very well, and it could work for an awful lot more. So I wish the Minister well in taking this forward, and if she does do something useful and sensible for those millions of people who are suffering, then she'll have our support. Thank you.